Greetings to you all. Welcome to class 9, unit 4, poem The Spider and the Fly. Book back exercise part 2. Dear children, we have done till C section. Now we are moving on to page 105. Appreciate the poem. Okay. This is a little different poem already we have explained in the explanation section. We are going to appreciate now. Anthropomorphism. What is that? A different word, a new word. Anthropomorphism. It means to endow a non-human character with human traits and behavior. For example, throughout the poem we see the spider and the fly behave like human beings. We see a pantry, bed, mirror and stairs and so on. Where onnulla anthropomorphism means insect, birds, crow, whatever it may be, avangalaiyum human attributes கொடுத்து அவங்களுக்கும் உயிர் கொடுத்து பேசுற மாதிரில வைக்கிறோம் இல்லையா நம்பறங்கள்ல மக்கள் அதுதான். Okay, so that will be interesting, right? Okay, now moving on to some figures of speech. First one is consonants. Consonants means repetition of similar consonant sound in the neighboring words. It's the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy. Down in the hill sat the little doggy Nell. There she drilled and she dialed all day. So if you pick out the more instance of consonants from the poem, okay, we have to find it more. For example, I'm sure you are welcome. Will you please to take a slice? Next one. He dragged her up to the winding stair into his dismal den. Another one. Unto an evil counselor close heart and ears and eye. Okay. இங்கே மூணு பேருக்கு பார்க்கும்போது the first one you can see welcome W, will W. That sound is repeated. Next one dismal D, den D. Third one you see counselor K, close K. Fine. Alright. Next one is assonance. Assonance means it is a repetition of similar vowel sounds in the neighboring words. First one consonants means consonant sound repetition. Adi eduthu thirumba varudhu. Now assonance means vowel sound repetition. For example, it's the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy. Pick out one more instance from the poem. The cat ran after the alligator, past the pastry and shop and the alleyway. Oh, no, said the little fly, to ask me is vain. I have heard what's in your pantry, and I do not wish to see. And okay, now moving on to third one, anaphora. Repetition of a word or a phrase at the beginning of a sequence of sentences, paragraphs and lines. For example, how handsome your gauzy wings, how brilliant are your eyes. If we see some more examples, there are pretty curtains down around, the sheets are fine and thin, your robes are green and purple, there's a crest upon your head, your eyes are like diamonds, but mine are dull as lead. Okay. Next one, identify the figures of speech. Your sentences, your eyes are like the diamond bright and mine are dull as lead. So what figure of speech is that? Anaphora. Next one children, alliteration. Repetition of consonant sounds at the beginning of words. Pick out the words in alliteration. Sweet creature, said the spider, you are witty and you're wise. So see here, sweet, spider, like that. Another one, witty, wise, like that. See here, there is a thing. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper, a peck of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is a peck of pickled peppers? Peter Piper picked. Okay, so now few words from the poem itself, alliteration. Will, walk, said, spider, pretty, pearl, so p. With wings, w. Way, winding. That W, you sound which sound na sweet, said, spider, diamond, dull, with, wings, weary, with, witty, wise, soon, silly, take, tail, sure, soaring, woe, web, willy, words. So, consonant sounds first la varudhu peru alliteration. Fine children. Now let's move on to listening section. D section. Listen to the passage and fill in the blanks with appropriate answer. Shall we listen? The spider and the fly. Listen to the passage and fill in the blanks with appropriate answers. Trust is one of the most important things anyone can have in a relationship, because trust is what makes the foundation of a relationship. Without trust, there is no relationship at all. Because everything you do or make of this relationship will be based on trust. Trust is a very rare thing to find, and if you are able to give it in return, your life is so much better and more fulfilling for everyone involved. Trusting people can hurt sometimes because they betray you, but you learn from the situation and move on to the next adventure in your life. Just don't let small bumps in the road throw you back to not trusting and being cold. Simply keep moving forward and you will have a wonderfully fulfilling life that will be filled with good people that care and are trustworthy. Okay, now let's see the exercise part. Without trust, there is no dash. Without trust, there is no relationship. Second one, dash is a very rare thing to find in life. So what is that? Trust is a very rare thing to find in life. Third one, when people betray, you learn from the dash. You learn from the situation. Don't let dash on the road, dash. Don't let small bumps on the road throw you back to not trusting and being cold. Fifth one, if we keep moving forward, you will have a wonderfully dash. If we keep moving forward, you will have a wonderfully fulfilling life. Fine children. Okay, moving on to speaking section. E section, okay. The cunning spider was waiting for a chance to pull the fly into its web, and it used all the possible ways to trap her. Have you ever been trapped by flattery to do something you did not want to do? Discuss in pairs and share your experience in the class. Flattery naka அப்படியே ஆஹா ஓஹோன்னு புகழ்ந்து பேசுறது, புகழாரம் பண்ணுறது, அதில் அப்படியே மயங்கி விழுறது, அதுதான். சரியா? யாருக்காவது அந்த நிலைமை வந்திருக்குதா? Fine friends. Okay, we'll do one. Usually, I don't want to spend money unnecessarily in hotel. But one day, I was duped to spend fairly a large amount in hotel. I met 3 of my classmates near a hotel. I had no intention of going to hotel to eat. The boys came to me and talked about many things, and finally they said that the hotel was very good and we could eat tasty food. It was not very costly. I said I was not interested. Then they started flattering. They said it was very rich and I could spend any amount of money without even informing my parents. My parents were very good and they could give me any amount as pocket money. I was pleased to hear that they took them inside and spent money for their food. After a day, I realized that I was a fool to spend the money for them. Okay, children, moving on to writing section F. The fly gives into flattery and becomes the spider's prey. If you are asked to give a happy ending to the poem, how will you save the fly? Write in your own words. Shall we write? Your robes are green and purple. There is a crest upon your head. Your eyes are like the diamond bright, but mine are dull as lead. Thank you, kind sir, for your compliment, said the fly with a smile, but knew it well, the cunning spider's intention of getting her inside. The web was a death fall for the fly. The fly knew it. The spider did not want to get the fly inside the web. Its parlor. The fly, its wings spread to get out of the trap of the venomous spider. Like that you can end it off. Okay? Now here there is a beautiful thing. Read and enjoy. Never trust a mirror. Mirror na enna? Kannadi. Adu namba kudadama. Seriya? Okay. Never trust a mirror. Actually here this upside down. Inverted. The same words only, same letters only, just it is upside down. Same, if you put like inside out, mirror view it is given. So mirror view we will not be able to understand or watch, but right method we will be able to understand. Okay, if you want to read the mirror view, what do you keep a mirror that side, then it will be visible in your mirror in a right manner. Okay, I'll just read, listen. Never trust a mirror, for a mirror always lies. It makes you think that all your worth can be seen from the outside. Never trust a mirror. It only shows you what is skin deep. You can't see how your eyelids flutter when you're drifting off to sleep. It doesn't show you what the world sees when you're only being you, or how your eyes just light up when you are loving what you do. It doesn't capture when you are smiling, where no one else can see, and your reflection cannot tell you everything you mean to me. Never trust a mirror, for it only shows your skin, and if you think that it dictates your worth, it's time you looked within. Fine, children. So now right side you can see that mirror view. If you want to read that one, what you do? Take a mirror and keep it nearby so that you'll get a clear picture of the reality. So don't believe mirror. Okay, never trust a mirror. So I hope all of you understood. Don't miss to watch the lesson poem, explanation, guided reading, book bag exercise. Thank you.